This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to New News. This is all the news that you could hope for and all the news you could ever want. I'm just looking at Lee's confused face as he's just done something on the stream.
Nothing worked. But it's fine.
We're off to a great start.
It is, yeah. Because, change nothing and then nothing works.
The joys of streaming.
Why? I don't know why it didn't work. I had to manually do the whole thing then, that whole start. It was really weird.
No one knows how computers work.
No, then they don't work. And then they do again. You're like, I fixed it.
Yeah, or just a myth. Restart it. It fixes everything.
Log out, log back in again, restart it.
Indeed. Well, welcome
Hi.
to the place where news flows eternal. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee. And now we think we're onto it somehow. We fixed it. We
maybe.
turned it off and on again.
Yes. I hit buttons and
buttons
then
happened.
things happened.
Amazing. Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
Mate, I'm okay. I'm all right.
How's
You
your
know.
week been?
How's it been? It's been long this week.
It's only Wednesday as well.
I know, exactly, yeah. It's a bit suspicious how long it's been. Movies have arrived, though, which is exciting.
Oh, brilliant.
So since I discovered 4K UHD, last week, I think was the first time I watched one, I've purchased Lord of the Rings, all 9 discs, and... So I don't know if I remember telling... So on trade was $100, it was, for The Hobbit and for Lord of the Rings.
Jeez, okay.
I was like,
That's
okay.
not too bad.
It is really good, because they're $130 each, normally, to buy new.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so if I can buy them for 100 and then, sell The Hobbit because The Hobbit's rubbish, it's great. So I put a bid in for 100. I think I had it on that. I've got this bid bud thing, which does like a bid at last minute. And it bid $101 because someone had 170 cents. And then it won. So for $111, I got both movies, Lord of the Rings movie and Hobbit movies.
Oh, yeah, and you can sell The Hobbit for like $25.
No, like 60.
Ooh, okay.
Someone's selling it for 85 currently.
Oh,
So I can
okay.
cut them for $60. And it cost me $40, $50 for Lord of the Rings 4K UHD.
And all 9 discs.
All 9 discs, yeah. So they have the 4K version extended, and they have the not 4K version standard as well for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, and then a couple discs full of stuff.
In case you want to remember what it feels like to be poor.
So all grainy and rubbish. Yes.
How did the plebs watch this?
Yeah, this is how it used to look.
1080p.
Yeah, poor people. And also I got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that is going to be an amazing movie.
Amazing. I put it on. I love the start because the music's so cool as well. So
it's
good. And he sat in his car with his dad, and the police car at the beginning with his dad, and yeah, I was like, oh, I can watch this quite happily, but I won't. I'll save it for people to come around and can show off the system.
Oh, definitely.
Along with 1917, I picked up, which is awesome.
Oh, yes.
And I've seen that twice because one person came around and another person arrived, and they wanted to watch it, so I was like, I'll watch this movie twice. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It is a good movie, and second time around, it's actually quite interesting because you notice more stuff, obviously.
Definitely.
And also, there was this bunch of guys selling, and he had like $2 on all these DVD on all these 4K movies, and there was like 15 of them, and all $2 each. So I went and put $15 maximum bid on all of them, and ended up with Captain America: Winter Soldier for $15. And I thought, well, that's
not too bad.
That's not bad, exactly. Yeah. So I've got 4 4K UHD TV, movies now.
Building up a nice collection.
Yeah, slowly. I've decided to get go through all the Star Wars ones anyway, even if they're rubbish. Just get them all, just because
Yeah, I mean, they have to be in the collection.
they do. Yeah, and
Are
probably
you
the
going to
Marvel
get
movies.
Interstellar?
Interstellar. I don't find the movie a bit boring. I don't think it was that good.
Yeah, but when you watch it in 4K UHD on a proper OLED with sound, it'll still be a good experience, even though
Yeah.
it's going to be a rubbish movie.
Yeah, true. I want to get Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, yep.
I've got a whole bunch of movies. I found this list of movies, like 50 movies you should watch, and they're all really good movies. Like Alien, the first Alien's been redone.
That is going to be
That would just
amazing.
scare the pants off you. Yeah.
Oh,
The
brilliant.
Star Trek movies are supposed to be really good. They've redone all the original Star Trek movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my mission. But I'm going to pick up 1 or 2 a pay, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
slowly grow, yep.
slowly grow them. Yeah. So just wait for deals, pick up the deals. Because Amazon's really good for that. I saw, what was it I saw today? Something for $17. I think it was a new Blade Runner movie. Was like $17 on Amazon.
Jeez, okay, that's not too bad.
No, not at all. And if you buy, if you pay $50, you don't pay any postage. So you get that and, I don't know, a couple movies or something for $50 and then have free postage.
Definitely. Flip, that
Yes.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And then at least the nice thing about growing the collection slowly is that you end up actually watching the movies
Yes, that's right.
rather than just like getting a pile at once and
I
then
know.
being frozen about what to do. And so you just play games.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know what to do. And yeah, right, Mighty Ape as well. They're pretty good, as Ara says. They have deals randomly.
Yep.
So I just keep checking. I've kind of signed up and they put their stuff on Trade Me, bizarrely enough, Mighty Ape as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. I didn't think I knew that.
No. Well, I was following this movie. Oh, what was it? I was following a movie and I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be cool to get. And maybe Inception or something it was.
Yep.
And I'd kind of done my quota of the buying movies this week, so I didn't buy it. But it came up and it was on Mighty Ape. I thought, oh, that's interesting. So they must have had a few lying around that they put on Trade Me to get rid of.
Seems like the New Zealand thing to do.
It
You're
does.
just like, oh, we've got excess stock. We don't want to make a whole web page for it. Chuck it on Trade Me.
That's right.
We'll just do it that way.
Yeah. Trade. Who's it? Dick Smith do the same, don't they? He put stuff on Trade Me.
Yeah, but does Dick Smith still exist?
Yeah, it's online.
Huh.
I bought my last phone from there. I bought my Pixel 4a from there.
Oh, yeah.
It was the best price in the whole country, basically, was Dick Smith. Because you get Parallel Imports were selling like $1,000 for this phone.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
did it for like $6 or something. So
Okay. That's pretty good going. You're going to pick up the Pixel 6a when you're coming over?
I might do. If I find it and actually look at it and pick it up, yes.
So if you you hold the phone and you go, oh dear.
I know,
Guess
yeah.
what's coming home with me?
Well, so the batteries are going on this one. I've had this one for a couple of years now. The battery is just starting to get a bit annoying now.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't quite last all day, and yeah, it gets abused because I use mine to play music all day long, or play podcasts all day long.
Oh, yep.
So it's kind of always doing something with my phone.
Yeah, there's no time for it to rest
No, when it's asleep,
when you're
when I'm
asleep.
asleep, exactly. Yes,
But then it's working hard throughout the night, downloading all your new podcasts.
that's right. Yes,
Poor thing.
yeah. How about you?
Oh, good. We are waiting on 2 houses to get back to us, or 2 apartments, to let us know if we have a place to live.
Be nice,
But-
no?
Something's interesting. Last night, while we were applying for all these places, we were going, let's just have a look at the current apartment on the website where it's up for sale. And it looks like it's been taken off. It's been delisted.
Is that because it's sold?
Well, that's a good question.
You didn't think of that, did you? You're like,
Because
oh,
if it's either been sold or they've decided not to sell it.
I know, I was just being devil's advocate with you, just messing with you, actually. That's why I
Yeah.
said that. But
Well, I mean,
But-
if it's been sold, surely they should let us know.
they can't because you haven't moved out yet. So wasn't the law that you have to give them 30 days?
Yeah, we have to give them 28 at the,
28
or
days.
something.
Month or whatever it is, yeah.
But if we find a place sooner, we can give them 2 weeks notice.
Okay, so they might have sold the place or kind of lined up to be sold, but they can't do anything until you move out, so they can't say anything. Maybe that's possibly happened as well.
It's so strange. I don't understand how this works.
No,
Man,
it's just people, stuff,
Yeah.
stuffs.
it's so strange. But yeah, we may have 2 places getting back to us hopefully tomorrow. Some nice big places.
Awesome. So I'll have a nice big room
Yep, you'll
with
have a nice big
my
guest
little
room where you can
kettle
come
and
over.
my little packets of tea and
Yeah, we'll
little
do a
fridge.
whole Airbnb thing for you.
excellent.
And then we get to rate you when you leave, what type of guest you were.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can rate you though. Don't forget. I can rate you
Oh,
on
yeah,
what was
true.
it called? Yelp or something. Isn't that still going?
Something like that. Yelp for help.
Yelp. Yes. Oh, I can Google review you.
Oh yeah, that'll be hilarious.
Hmm.
Only 5 stars taken here, thank you.
Yes, that's right. I think there's been a mistake. You're missing too many stars. You're missing 5 stars out of this rating you've given us. Yes.
But it's good. I sent through a picture of a burger that we're all going to be eating
Oh, that's
when you
right.
come over for PAX.
Yes.
We went to the burger place last night.
Are you concerned we might die though if we eat it?
You
Okay,
know,
cool.
YOLO. You only
YOLO.
YOLO once.
I don't know if you would if you did that. I don't think you'd better move.
No, it's definitely something you do at the end of the week.
That's right.
The end of the day, a Friday night, late at night, after you've had a couple of beers.
I feel like you wouldn't need to eat the next day as well. So it could be quite handy.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a money-saving thing.
That's right. Yes.
This burger does cost $50.
What?
But you saw the size of it. It's like the size of your forearm.
I don't know if I want to eat my forearm though. Really.
Well, I mean, enough sauce and cheese on the forearm and it could look a bit tasty.
And roasted properly. Yes.
Yeah,
Bit
just
of seasoning.
give it a bit of a shave so there's no hair. And away you go.
Hi, Kinsman. Why do people keep saying society, not chat?
I don't know.
Even Jim Bean did it last time.
It's very strange. The chat has taken on a life of its own.
It has, yes.
So no, lots and lots of fun. And I keep getting cake at work. It's quite amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got given lemon cake, fresh lemon cake on Monday. And then today when I wandered into work, someone just thrust a plate into my face that had
Through.
a caramel slice and apricot jam little muffin things, which was very interesting. And they're like, don't take it all, choose one. So I thought, well, everyone knows what a custard, everyone knows what a caramel slice is like. So I would go for the interesting looking apricot muffin thing. That was really good.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So
Bigger as well, I suspect.
Oh, no, they were the same size.
Oh, okay.
So they're like little mini muffins. They're not these big ones.
Oh, I see. They're like the size of your face.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. But it was funny. I got it and I'm looking at it and, you're busy munching on it slowly. And then the boss comes around to ask you a question. So the first thing you do is shove the whole thing into your mouth. And then it's, okay, wait, hold on. I'm chewing.
This is not
I'm
awkward.
enjoying this.
He just stares at you. You're like,
Yeah, he just makes eye contact while you slowly chew through this muffin. And you just go, you want to say, you weren't around to get a muffin? Or this is my muffin? Or
do you think he was going to steal your muffin? Do you think that was going to do? He's like, I'm the boss here. I shall take your muffin. Give me your muffin now.
It's just habit, or not. It's reactive.
It's like a kid thing. It's like the eldest kid or the youngest kid. You always have your food taken off you, so you eat it real fast and just shove it in your face.
Or for me, it's just if I have food and someone asks me a question, the first thing I do is take the biggest bite of whatever it is, because I'm like, by the time I finish answering this question, no matter what the question is, whether it's even a yes or no answer, this food is going to be cold. Or not as good as it will be right now.
Dried out an hour later, yeah.
So just food in face and then just make intense eye contact while I slowly chew and you wait for the answer
Just
to
make
this
it
question.
really, really awkward. That's what you're doing.
I try. I'm doing the Kiwi humour thing.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
It's just awkward
It's
as
like
anything. Just, you just kind of slowly look at them and then like slowly cast your eyes away as you look at your laptop and you slowly still...
Wow.
So
I think you have a problem.
I do. I keep getting cake at work. It's not a problem. It's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem. I mean, the eating when people walk up to you and panic.
Yeah,
Panic eating.
Panic eating when someone asks you a question. Just I can't answer. Mouth is full.
Keep right down the question.
Yeah. Can you email it to me or Teams it to me?
Teams it to me. Yeah.
I'll message you on Teams. Even
I'll
though
send
we
you a
sit
GIF
next to
with the
each other.
answer. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how my week's been. Cake, a lot of cake.
Just cake.
So much. And then on Friday, there's even more cake because my boss is leaving and there's a new boss coming in.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So here comes the new boss, just like the old boss, as the saying goes.
Yes, but with cake.
Hopefully with cake. We got to train the new boss to bring lots of cake.
Keep you kind of sweet, yeah.
If you want us in the office, you got to bring us cake. Otherwise, it's work from home. Home has cake.
I don't know what to say. We don't get cake in our place. We have cake, very rarely have cake. I'm a bit sad.
Have you thought about just glaring at the boss until he goes out and gets cake?
I don't think he cares. He's too thin. He goes for runs. He's like a stick.
Does he go running during work or like during lunch break or something?
Yeah. Does like 5Ks at lunchtime.
Oh yeah, well then you can just be like, while you're out for lunch, just swing by the bakery and like run back with some cake.
I actually went into the donut shop and just bought a box of donuts. Like this week when I walked past, I was like, could just go and buy like 10 donuts and just see first come first serve, because I want a donut. But then if I have a donut, I feel bad. So if I buy 10 of them, I can have one and feel good because I've given everyone donuts, but I get a donut as well.
Yep.
That was my thinking.
That's the whole thinking of, I'm an adult now. I can buy 10 donuts if I want.
That's right.
No one can stop me. No one's here to tell me, no, you can't have donuts for breakfast.
That's right. And lunch. And dinner. And snacks before you go to bed.
And eat a donut while having a donut on your head, like a donut hat.
Yeah, I've never done that before. Okay.
Well, I mean, Melbourne's opened up my eyes to a bunch of different experiences.
Donut hats.
Donut hats are the way forward.
I think we need to do the news.
We do.
We've finally...
Indeed.
Shark has been jumped.
The shark has well and truly been jumped.
Okay,
yeah,
so
let's dive into these news stories. Tell us
this is
about
exciting.
the charts.
The charts.
The charts, darling.
Yeah, it's the charts. Something's going on. This really bad game is still number one 5 weeks later. So what I've decided is that the charts show the worst games at the top. So the higher the game is, the worse the game is.
Okay.
Oh, so hear me out. So you got number one, Fall Guys.
Which is good.
And number two is Fortnite. See where I'm going with this? Minecraft's a misnomer because I think too many kids play that. That's why that's high. Mm-hmm. Then you got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, another rubbish game. And then GTA 5 is another rubbish game. That's the top five. And then Forza Horizon 5 isn't that good. And that's 6. So it's kind of like all the bad games are at the top. Or is it people playing these games because they think they should play these games, not because they're enjoying them?
That's a good question. I mean, I like Fall Guys because it's fun and stupid, but I'm not going to play by myself. The only time I jump into Fall Guys is when I can annoy you.
That's right, yeah. That seems to be Kinsman's thoughts as well.
So, interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have any other exciting movement going on?
Any more movement? Wow, people are swapping places. That's about all that's happening in this league. As Dusk Falls.
Oh, yes.
New entry at 21.
Interesting.
And Watch Dogs 2 is a new entry at 22.
Is that because it came onto Game Pass? Or like...
Very much so, yes.
Interesting.
But what's interesting is what happened when it first came out. Did it not make the charts? Or was this pre-charts?
No. Well, maybe it could have been pre-charts, actually. When did Watch Dogs 2 come out? Because first one was...
I like how you asked me like I know.
2013. Well, I'm just trying to... If I ask you, I can shove the cake in my mouth and think of the answer.
2016 was when it came out.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it was pre-charts.
Maybe it was pre-charts. Although, yeah, no, it must have been because we started in 2017 and we started doing the charts in 2018.
Did we? That's hilarious. Were we that desperate for content that early on? Wow.
Yeah, I think so. we pretty much started off at the scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, and just went,
and we haven't decided to...
It's really cool down here.
Yeah. It's out of the sun.
So I was talking to Cameron about Dusk Falls, sorry, and he says it's really good. It's very good. The story's very good. The stop motion is a bit annoying, he said, which I would agree. Excuse me. Yeah, so I was kind of wondering about playing it.
Yeah, interesting. Because, all the reviews of it have said it's interesting, but not great.
Oh, okay. So he says it's interesting and great.
Oh, maybe he has bad taste in games. He does like Fall Guys after all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's playing it now. That's a bit sad. Re-entry for Trek for Yomi, which is nice.
Okay.
Must be like on the monthly Game Pass ultimate achievement thingies.
Yeah, some quests.
Multiverse is a new entry at 37.
Cool.
Which isn't bad. It's a kind of a soft launch, isn't it? Because it's a beta. It's not a proper launch, really.
But the beta games has it's got achievements, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. I've got a whole bunch of achievements in that game already. And then Danganronpa, I guess. Danganronpa. There you go. Go for that. Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc Anniversary Edition.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Did they go to the Monster Energy presents Monster Energy's Motocross 5 featuring Monster Energy School of Naming?
2, yeah. It is Spike Chunsoft though, so maybe that's
interesting. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a new entry at 38, and then propping up is No Man's Sky re-entry.
Oh yeah,
at 40
because of the update.
Because of the update, yes.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so that 37th place is early access people. That's me. Woohoo!
Nice.
So Multiverse Open Beta kicks off tomorrow. It says so. That'd be today, in fact.
Okay. So you got early access then?
Yeah, I got because I was on the beta originally, so I got a week early access to everyone else.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because I am special. This will say yes, you are, Lee. Not
Yes, Lee, you are very special.
I am so special that Xbox give me money.
Oh, how much money?
They give me $16 New Zealand to go and spend on anything I like. Well, anything as long as it's on the Xbox store.
Because, I mean, if it was anything, then, that would be pretty interesting.
True. Games, add-ons, movies, and apps from the New Zealand Microsoft Store. So what's interesting is Gary got one of these, and Cameron got one of these as well. Did you get one?
I get one.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What's going on, Xbox?
I know. I thought it was weird that out of all our community, 3 of us got one of these.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've got games sitting in my cart waiting to be bought.
Cameron reckons it's because we've not bought any games for ages, and they're trying to encourage us to buy games.
Oh, so because I bought games, Xbox is like, oh, actually, you don't need this money.
You're fine
You've
because you
got
spent money
games.
already. Exactly, yeah, and I'm poor.
What? Come on, Xbox. Where's my money? No, the last message I got from Xbox was,
Haha,
come
no
play
money
Rocket
for you.
League.
Oh, okay.
We got a banner. Welcome. Here's a free banner for Rocket League.
Wow. Oh, there you go. So Cooper got $14 just to add to it.
What? No one.
Did Simone get money?
I don't know. I need to ask her.
Yeah, maybe she
I'm
did. Just
feeling
not telling
like
you.
this is now personal.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't think they like you.
Everyone got money except me.
Should we start a PlayStation podcast?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's do it. We should continue on the bad news front.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start off on the bad news, and then we can
We'll
hopefully
build up
end on
to.
good news.
I'm not sure what order this is in really, so yeah, sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
Ubisoft cancelled 4 games, including Splinter Cell VR and Ghost Recon Frontline.
Both of those games I didn't know were coming out.
Yeah, and the other 2 games were unannounced as well. So, but what's really interesting out of this whole thing was not the fact that they'd cancelled 4 games, because that kind of happens all the time. Is I was scrolling down, and it does say that there's a new Splinter Cell game coming out. Anyway.
Yes, I remember them teasing something about that.
Yes. Why does it say it in this article? Somewhere in this article it says it. I can't see it now. Yeah, but I was like, oh, that's right. There's a Splinter Cell game coming out anyway. So I don't care about them cancelling VR version of it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Since they cancelled unannounced games, should we just announce that we've cancelled something unannounced?
Yeah, well, we cancelled that podcast we were going to do.
Yeah, that one.
The unannounced podcast we were going to do.
Yeah, the unannounced podcast, that was going to have 20 million listeners, was going to disrupt the world of podcasts.
We were selling subscriptions at like $400 an episode as well. People were signing up. It was impressive.
Yeah, it was
we have
pretty
to give
good.
that money back again, don't we?
No, they signed a waiver.
Excellent. So, talking about No Man's Sky just now, there's an update.
Yes,
and it's an
there is.
extremely Star Trek update, is what someone's called it here. This is on greatfreakingrobot.com.
What a
It's
good
such a
name.
good website name. It talks about crossovers being plenty and stuff like that. So on here, there's a new one called the Endurance Update for No Man's Sky. Mm-hmm. And it improves, overhauls all the space matter stuff. So you can actually live in and explore the ships more broadly.
Yes.
Yes. So obviously, you can be Captain Picard, hang out in your ship, point at things.
We always want to point at things.
Through the big view screen. So freight overhaul, vast base, improved hangars, NPC crews, new bridge, external windows, I'm not sure what that means. Teleporter, which is nice, which you don't have to keep landing all the time. Huge asteroid fields, exterior walkway, space atmospherics, polar star expeditions, living frigates, and combat missions.
Very cool.
Update number 20, is that right?
Yep. 20th expansion for this game.
20th expansion for the Fairly game.
It's incredible. It made me jump in over the weekend.
Oh, that's cool.
And when they talked about the improved freighter bit, I actually docked with a random NPC freighter and just wandered around. And man, it's really cool what you can do.
That's so cool.
So, man, No Man's Sky just continues to be better and better.
I wonder what's going to happen with Starfield coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see them go head to head, because Starfield has pretty much said that they're doing most of this already, haven't they, in a way?
Oh, yeah, it basically is. Other than you can't land.
Yeah, you don't go
can't
from
land.
space to the planet.
Yeah, no, you just press a button, I guess.
But yeah, I think No Man's Sky is going to be the open world version of Starfield, because Starfield has very much got a story, whereas No Man's Sky has a kind of a story,
has
but
a
it's more
story.
about
You've got
just
a weird kind of kick. It makes you it forces you to travel around, doesn't it? The story.
yeah, it does.
That's what it's doing.
But the story you can take or leave with No Man's Sky. It's more about you being cool and exploring and just making your own way.
Have you played Fallout 4?
Yes.
So in that game, you can quite happily just sit in your base and build stuff. You
Yes,
don't
can.
actually have to do the story.
Yeah, I know. But it's still, the story's still there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people pop up and talk to you about it. Like
Yeah,
it's
they do.
important.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but then you kind of you just take apart the whole village and build a nice house out of the village that you've just taken apart.
Yeah. Look at my house. Oh, you're missing your beds. Oh, that's a pity.
But look at my
my
house.
king size bed that's got 6 mattresses.
I had a cow on my roof for ages, and I couldn't work out how he got there. He was fine. He was just hanging out, but I don't know what he was doing up there. It was kind of weird.
Amazing.
Oh, and RS Cooper actually had R56 Cooper had on his spare Xbox account had another $14 as well.
Oh, man.
I really don't like you.
No, they don't. I mean, I've got a game sitting in my cart waiting for the end
For
of
the
the Xbox sale
$14.
just to check out so that at the end I can check it out and know that I've gotten my money's worth.
But you could get $16 off that if you were like us, if you were popular.
Oh, I was one of the cool kids.
One of the cool kids like me.
What?
And Cooper.
Nonsense.
You'll be pleased to know that the Series X boot time will be reduced by 5 seconds
This is very cool.
very soon. It's weird though. So they're telling. So this whole thing is what they've done is there's an animation that runs when you boot up the Xbox. They've reduced the length of the animation by 5 seconds, and it makes the Xbox boot up faster. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I know.
really,
Why not just instant on?
no. But
so-
why have a 9-second long animation when you could actually have a 4-second long animation? What is the point? Because I always thought the animation ran and it was doing stuff, and when it finished doing stuff, the animation stopped.
Yeah, same.
No, it's fixed.
Why don't they just have an Xbox logo pop up, maybe a sound of home, and then you're
No.
into the dash?
I'm like, can't you just have text of stuff loading like a Linux load up? And then when you know it's finished, when it's gone, you're like, that's it, fast.
Yeah, there we go. Like booting old DOS.
Or like a Matrix kind of look or something going on.
Yeah, there's so much they could do.
Yeah, but no, they've reduced the length. I've actually seen a video of someone who had it's on the alpha now, I think,
Oh, yep,
and side by side and showing the speed time. It's insane.
it is. But I've got a story about this, right? So I had to unplug my Xbox over the weekend because I needed the power cable to test out my speakers. Because I thought, power cable, speakers are misbehaving. Let's see if it's the power cable.
Oh,
or the
dirty
actual
sound.
speaker.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Continue.
okay.
I was just doing a side by side.
So unplugged my Xbox, put it on the floor, plugged the speakers in, played around, tested it for a bit. It must have been about 45 minutes of, mucking around with these speakers, getting them working. Oh, no, they work. It's not the power, it's the LED light on the front that is faulty. The speakers work, but the light's a bit weird. So,
Oh, that's really funny.
yeah, it took a while to figure that out. I promise I'm smart.
That's right. Yeah,
And then
I do IT.
I plugged my Xbox in and it had been set to instant on. And I plugged it in and I grabbed the controller and I powered it up thinking it had to go through a full boot. It just started up and immediately onto the dashboard. Like, as if it was instant on.
It's a pause, isn't it?
Everything was paused. And so I thought, interesting. So I jumped into a game just to see if the quick resume was still there.
Yep.
Game was instantly loaded. And you've gone without power for 45 minutes. You've instantly started without any boot up logo, without anything. It's as if I just put into sleep mode and just resumed it from sleep. And I'm going, that's amazing. Why can't Windows do this?
Ah, yes. I think we had this conversation last week, and Tony said you were really geeky last week because we really got stuck into because we had a story about it and got stuck into it.
Yeah, we did. We did get stuck into the geeky side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing. It just worked. And I was thinking, still a computer. And it still went
Yeah.
without power for 45 minutes.
Yeah, but okay, so you pause a VM,
Yeah, and it just starts up
it
wherever
just starts
it
up
was.
again. Yeah, so that's all it's doing.
But it's still amazing.
It is amazing. No, and it worked. And what I like is you can go to games immediately. Like it just
Yeah.
works straight away.
It just works. It just blew my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
It's
like, man,
insane.
imagine if Windows just worked.
Oh, whatever.
The things we could do if Windows just worked.
Yeah, but Hibernate on PC is still not that quick. It's not the same. It's still a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, and Hibernate messes things up sometimes, mucks around with your RAM. Like
Yeah.
you start it up and it's just chewing RAM.
Yeah, it's not. It's broken. I turn it off on every PC.
Same.
Sleep mode's fast enough, so I just do that. But I use
Yeah.
laptops anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, but man, I was quite impressed.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, because I listened to Neo saying how much he doesn't think the Series X is actually worth it. He says you might as well just get an Xbox One S. What do you call it? One X. You know, because there's not much difference. I'm like, but that alone is enough for me.
Yep. The quick resume and the instant startup and just everything about it is so good.
Because I'm like, I want to play a game, and then literally 10 seconds later you're in the game,
Yep.
and that's if you take your time trying to find the game. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Because if you just press go and it was the game you're playing last, you just go. Because like Chorus, what I like Chorus is because you just turn on the Xbox and go down to the last game you played, and it starts. And it's there. It probably takes longer for the Xbox controller to turn on and connect to the Xbox than it does for me to press a button to actually get into the game. Like it's insane.
Yeah, it's too quick.
Yeah, it is.
I remember you used to go, oh, right, I'm loading up Destiny. Head off, go make a cup
Yeah,
of
that's
tea.
right. Yeah. Watch the loading
Log in.
screen. Hope you get connected.
Yep. Then
Didn't
log
get
in,
connected. Yeah.
jump into the tower, go get another cup of tea.
That's right, yeah, because you're waiting for them. Oh, go from planet to planet. How long did it take from planet to planet?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Like, that was when I caught up on social media.
That's right, yeah.
You just sit and you just doom scroll.
That's why loading screens were there for. They were actually doing something,
Yeah.
distracting
allowed
you
you time
to
to play
read
on
while
your
you're
phone.
waiting. Yeah. We miss all the tea, missing cups of tea now because of Xbox.
I know. It's nonsense.
Shocking. Okay,
But
next
this
story.
is pretty cool. So I can't believe that they just took away the animation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Incredible.
So I found this article. You have to excuse it, but it has the word Xbox, has the word Switch and PlayStation on it. So just ignore that, okay? Oh, someone's on fire.
Oh, no, it's the phone ringing. Hold on 2 seconds.
You've got a phone? Sounds like
Yeah.
a landline.
I need to let Simone up. She is
Ah.
outside. She's got her keys.
She's getting food.
I will be back.
Wow. Half an hour in, he disappears and leaves us to it. What shall we do while he's gone? Someone else want to come in and take his place? He's not very good anyway. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He just keeps making stuff up. Who's playing? Put your hands up if you're playing Fall Guys. Oh, he's back. No, he's not. Replace him with someone. That's a really good idea. Yeah, she knows way more about games than he does. You want to play. Kinsman, I was going to say, we actually have a whole room dedicated to us doing stuff. Have you turned it off? You're playing Forza. Well, dude, just play a game you actually want to play. Play Chorus. You know you want to. Chorus is amazing. And I put in a book. Just play it. If you play it, then you can... Oh, another person playing Fall Guys. It's your fault it's number one. Has anyone jumped into multiverses yet? I love the delay. We're all playing Fall Guys. It's because you all hate yourself. Have you played Cooper? Have you played multiverse? You played that? I know Kinsman's not. It is cool, isn't it? Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's kind of simple fun. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Naraka's, yeah, it's all right. Naraka's okay, you know.
Okay, let's see if Simone manages to get in. So just, excuse me, give me 5 minutes.
Fall Guys is your game of the year. That's amazing. A match point's mine.
Match and point.
I've worked it out. I've actually started winning games in it. They fixed it, basically.
They fixed it.
They fixed it, so make it easier for me to win.
Oh,
No,
brilliant.
but when someone says they're not very good, they're not very good. Oh, and you're
yep.
being replaced by Simone as well, we've decided, as you were gone. There was a vote in the chat, and the chat decided to replace you with Simone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of
Bye.
awkward, so you came back. I didn't have anything to do with it. I just asked, if they were okay, and they're like, can we replace Carl with Simone? And then they had a vote.
Oh, wait, thanks, guys. Guess who's not getting stickers at PAX?
Oh, wow. See what you've done?
Look, no more stickers for you.
No more stickers of you, Cooper.
Okay. Let me
Just
just
make
check
it.
if Simone is up, and then I'll be back quick.
Okay, cool. Exciting, isn't it? Oh, you got a FanFest. We might have new ones. Did you get all of them? He already got them. No. So did you get all of them? He already got them at FanFest. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but he's used them all. Now there's going to be new ones with new places to stick them onto.
Oh, true. Unstuck stickers.
Yeah. Plus, we may have limited edition ones by then.
How limited? Like just one for me?
Yeah. Special and gold.
Oh, Simone, we need to replace Carl with you because I think everyone voted in chat to get rid of Carl.
No. We'll tell Simone no.
No, okay.
Just no.
The chat's not that important.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay, so
where were we?
Where were we?
The things we don't know.
So,
Oh.
yes, I found a website.
Oh, look at you go.
I know. I found this website with stuff on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does it have pictures and words?
Pictures and words and a video at the top.
My word.
I think the video's an ad, though. I don't think the video's actually anything to do with it, but there was a video on it.
Amazing.
Okay, so PlayStation 5. No, we don't care about that. Xbox, that's what we got. We got Xboxes.
Yeah.
So this is top tips for Xbox people.
Top tips. Ah, yeah. We
And
need someone to sing top tip of the week.
Yes, we do. Is anyone...
Top
we need it in
tip of the
baritone.
week.
We need a baritone to sing it. Top tip of the week.
Yeah, there we go. Look at
Okay.
you knowing words about stuff.
You can play all your games from your Xbox One. You don't actually do anything. This is all backwards compatible. So I thought, okay, that's interesting. But play Blu-ray discs. I don't know if people actually realise you can play your Blu-ray discs, even though I talk about it.
Huh.
4K UHD. It's one of the best ones, I reckon. Because it's real fast. Because obviously it's a PC. So you just put the disc in and you can be watching the movie in a few minutes. It's real quick.
I saw a comparison between a standalone Blu-ray player and an Xbox. And
Ah,
the standalone Blu-ray player has an extra color setting. You know how Xbox has like Y222 or something as one of the options?
sure.
If Paul was on here, he would know exactly
Oh, he
what
knows
was on.
stuff. Okay.
The dedicated Blu-ray player has an option for like Y244 or something, which
Okay.
is a different color space.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. And I think that was the only difference they found.
So in a kind of a normal person speak, it's probably okay then.
So in a normal person speak, unless you are a super
Paul.
into your like video and video codecs and stuff, will you actually care?
Yes. I like it.
Yeah.
Which is important. But also, you can actually do this if you connect an audio video receiver in. You go to Settings, Devices, Connections, Blu-ray, and turn on Let My Receiver Decode Audio,
Oh, okay.
and it
Have
actually
you
does
done
all.
this?
And I was like, I didn't know that. No, I haven't done this because I only read this like yesterday or day before. I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So my, but I don't know how it works because my TV, it's got the what's it called, the HDMI ARC stuff, which passes
yep.
audio from the TV to the soundbar.
Interesting.
So I wasn't sure if it would make any difference because I don't plug the soundbar directly into the Xbox.
But maybe give it a try, because what it would do
No,
is
because it
probably
doesn't do
just send.
pass-through. It doesn't do pass-through.
So the TV doesn't do pass through.
No, it doesn't do high-def pass. It does kind of HDMI 2 pass-through, not 2.1 or something.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, look at them just wanting to get us to buy more stuff.
I know, yes. Yeah. And also your controller works on all sorts of stuff, which we
Yep.
kind of knew. But that's kind of interesting. And you can connect your digital assistants to it as well, like Google or Alexa. So you can say, Alexa, turn on my Xbox. Oh, she's woke up.
I didn't find anything called Xbox that can
Okay,
play
cool.
music.
Oh, okay.
To play on your speaker,
Xbox.
use the
Xbox.
device
Alexa,
names.
no. Yeah, she shushed. So yeah, there's that. So you can actually make it do stuff.
I like how you just say to her, no.
No, I
and
know, it's
she's
so
like,
funny. She
"Fine."
goes, doo-doop, like in a really sad way.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't really care about Switch and PlayStation.
Not really, but this
Okay,
is
cool.
this is interesting about the Xbox controller. So for those that don't know, it can connect to Bluetooth and your Xbox at the same time.
Same time, that's right.
And to switch devices, you double tap the sync button at the top.
Yes. and also your headphones, if you have the Xbox headphones. And I think other ones do it as well, where you can connect Bluetooth and your Xbox at the same time. So you can be listening to a Bluetooth podcast like us and playing the game in the same headset.
Yeah, and talking to your friends at the same time.
And talking to your friends at the same time.
It'll be a bit confusing, though.
Yeah, especially if the podcast will answer you back. Then you just...
Or you start yelling at your friends, correcting the podcast. And
Yes,
like,
that's
"I didn't
right.
say
No,
anything."
you're wrong.
You go, it's like, we're going to go, hey, no, you're wrong. Oh, okay. Well, where are we going then, boss?
More top tips. I've decided the top tips week.
Oh, top tips. I do like top tips.
So my Xbox is acting really weird recently, acting really slow.
Okay.
And I wasn't sure whether it was something on the Xbox and like there's a cache in it, or whether it's because I had lots of games running in the background. So I decided to close all the games that were running in the background, and it seems to be happier. But then I found this. I don't know. So there's a way of clearing the cache in the Xbox Series X,
Okay.
which might be worth doing because I've had it for going for 2 years nearly now, is it? Like a year. And
Yeah.
It's been quite a while.
Quite a while, just being on and just being hammered
Just
with
on
games.
all the time as well. It's constantly
Yep.
on. So how you do it is you first clear the Blu-ray cache, which I thought was interesting because I just started playing Blu-rays. I was like, So you go to the settings, devices, connections, select Blu-ray, and then persistent storage, clear to delete the cache.
Okay.
That's cool. That's handy. Handy tip.
Handy to know.
And also there's another way you go to do a system reset to clear the cache as well, the rest of the cache.
Okay.
You go to console info, reset cache, console. And then you say keep games and apps. This is a major reset, but it will kind of, you log back in again, you probably get what you set up again, don't you?
Yeah, you probably would, because that is pretty much reinstalling the Xbox operating system.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah.
Reset all accounts, save game, raises all accounts, save game settings, and Xbox associations. And then does reboot. Maybe up to half an hour it takes to do it. So I thought that's handy because I'm wondering if I need to do this because my Xbox has been going since the beginning of time, basically, of Xbox time anyway. There's also another way of doing it, which is where you press the. You can actually do it when it's powered down as well. So shut down the Xbox, unplug Xbox from power strip or outlet. Wait a couple minutes. Then while you're waiting, press the power button on the Xbox and hold it for a while, about 5-10 seconds. Repeat this a few times while you're waiting, and then plug it back in again. And it actually dumps all the. I guess it dumps all the memory in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much clears the memory.
Just like a hard reset on it. Then it does say at the bottom, just make sure there's no games running in the background, because it could be that.
Ah, yep.
Or if you've got any other storage other than hard disks, like the Seagate hard disks,
Ah, yep.
just make sure they're kind of working okay and not causing issues. Because hard disks just get a bit stuck sometimes or start dying.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could do that. I thought the Blu-ray thing was funny because I've just started playing Blu-rays and then my Xbox started getting slow. I thought, oh, that'd be typical.
Yeah, the Blu-ray is good to know, but in terms of the whole resetting your Xbox, I would only do that if you're having issues with games.
Mine was working weird though. It wasn't working really slowly. But I thought maybe it's Forza sat in the background because Forza was sat there.
Is Naraka in the background?
Naraka's in the background, Forza's in the background.
Turn off Naraka to get exit out of that.
Okay.
I found Naraka, there's something weird in its coding that causes my Xbox and everyone else's Xbox to just behave weird if it's been sitting in the quick resume for too long without it being opened.
Oh, okay.
And I have a feeling it's the way that they do server-side patches. So update to the server side causes it to behave weirdly.
Okay.
So yeah, Naraka I've noticed is a strange one, and I think it's the
Really
way it's
dodge.
also PC ported. It's not meant to always just be running in sleep mode, you know.
Yeah, okay. And it's also online as well, which probably doesn't help.
Yeah,
So it could well be
doesn't
doing
help.
stuff, like say, calling home all the time, trying to connect to a server.
Or yeah, trying to. So yeah, first things first, Naraka, get that out of quick resume, and then see how your Xbox behaves.
Oh, there you go. See, this is top tip week.
Top tip week, indeed.
I've
Man,
had-
we're here just here to help.
We are here to help. We're here to provide a service. We're not sure what the service is, but we are here to provide a service.
We still have not
No.
not.
We'll
found
work
what
it
the
out at some
service is.
point. We're only 5 years in. Give us a chance. We're learning.
Yeah, we're still new.
I have an idea, which
Yes.
I think Xbox should pick up. So, I kind of stole it from these guys, but it's my
I have an
idea
idea
now
that
because I'm saying it. So you get these mini SNESes and mini N64s. Mm-hmm. Xbox needs about a mini Xbox OG, which all it does is stream xCloud.
That'd be amazing.
Imagine a little baby one of those plugged next to your TV.
Yeah, it'll be quite cute.
Wouldn't it be cute? And it just does Xbox Series X. There's a network card in the background and an HDMI port.
Yep. And just a nice, mobile chip just to make sure that the streaming
Oh,
is
yeah,
working
nice
fine.
and powerful. Yeah, nice powerful mobile chip in there. Yeah.
Nice, Snapdragon Gen 1 or whatever they call it.
This is a huge... You put this out at Christmas, they'll get snaps of these things.
I mean, perfect. Game Pass streaming for kids.
Yep.
Beautiful.
For your spare room.
Yeah, for the guests.
For your taxi. For your car. For your caravan.
That'll be amazing.
For your face.
It'd be too good.
There you go. That was my idea of the week.
And yeah, you can put in your caravan because now the Australian government has allowed you to connect Starlink onto moving vehicles.
Oh, that's handy. So you get a
Yeah.
satellite that follows you around, do you?
Well, kinda. I think it just kind of moves, but yeah. So now you can have Starlink connections on moving vehicles. It's now allowed.
So why was it not allowed?
Oh, who knows?
Okay, cool. I didn't know if there was
Yeah.
a reason, like a technology reason, or just a...
No, it was just like a law reason.
a law.
A
Okay.
law. Someone was like, no, this shouldn't happen.
No.
I don't want people playing games while the caravan is driving.
Yes, no internet for you.
And now they're like, actually, no, internet is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. We can track your car now with Skylink, so we need it to work.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
what's
just
happening.
upload it to the bots.
Exactly, yes. So, Halo Infinite. Back to the bad news again. The campaign co-op does not allow online matchmaking.
Okay, now this isn't really bad news.
Really? I think it could be really cool to jump in randomly with somebody.
It could. But Halo Reach was the only Halo campaign that allowed co-op matchmaking.
Oh, okay. Well, Halo Reach is amazing.
Every other Halo, it's been dedicated co-op matchmaking without the co-op without the
Yeah,
matchmaking.
you've actually got to know the person on Xbox Live to match up with them.
To match up with them. And Halo Reach was the only one that did the matchmaking. So this is just following in lines of all the other Halos.
I'm quite disappointed because I'd be quite funny to jump in with some random person to help them go through their campaign.
But yeah,
You
it
do
could
like a
also lead
shepherd
to-
sort of thing with it, couldn't you?
Yeah, but it could also lead to abuse because
Oh, sure.
you
There's
jump
always a
in.
kick.
Yeah, true. You jump in, you could just basically rush off in the wrong direction, get the guy into a bunch of trouble, or progress the story where he doesn't want to, and then jump out and haha, sucks for you.
Sucks for you. Okay. I thought this was quite cool.
I think if they do it,
quite
it would
sad.
have to be kind of like how Division does it, where you call for help.
Yes. Yeah, shepherding. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. I think the shepherding thing's quite cool. So if you're stuck, you're like, can someone just come and help me? You just put a shepherd call out and someone jumps in, does it and gets out again. Because no one really greases you in Division 2.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a mission where you have to go from A to B or top of a mountain or top of a tower or top of something, then
Yeah.
yeah.
People jump in, they help you with the mission, and then they leave.
And they jump out, yeah. And you give them
So
credit.
if it had matchmaking like that, that'd be great. Like you send off a flare and another Spartan comes to join you just for the
Yes.
mission.
Exactly, yeah, yeah.
And then it gives you the option, do you want to continue with the Spartan for the next mission or something?
It's rare in Division you get people that are annoying. Normally they're pretty helpful.
Yeah, normally they are. The people that answer those calls are typically helpful people.
Yeah, I answer them because I'm helpful.
Lee, mostly helpful.
I'm helpful when I want to be helpful. Yes.
Yeah.
When it amuses me. This is quite cool. Talking of matchmaking, Discord is coming to Xbox, and it's hit the Delta channel as well, so it's coming real fast.
Brilliant.
It's a bit confusing how to connect because it's Microsoft, so they can't make it easy.
Yeah.
So it seems that you sign in on your app to Discord, on your phone app, mobile app, and then I don't know. I'm a bit confused by this bit. I think then you have to do something on the actual mobile app to pass it through to your Xbox controller, like transfer a call.
Yep.
So they've got like a receptionist on the Xbox now that answers calls and says, "Oh, so you want to go and pass it through? Yeah, sure. I'll put you through. I'll connect you now, sir." And then
Oh my word! Why did they make this so
I
difficult?
don't understand Xbox sometimes. Like, how
You're
hard
like-
is it to install an app called Discord and then link it to your Discord and then
Oh.
have it on Discord?
Discord links to your Xbox account now, you know?
Yes, exactly. Like you just install the app on the Xbox and then turn it on and log in and go, oh, there's my people.
You don't even need to log in. If you've got the app on your phone, you just scan the QR code.
That's right. Yeah, we'll log in
and it
as in
logs
like, say this is mine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But, I mean, just think, Lee, we need your help quick with this boss. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm
I'll just
going
go
to
and
connect
get
up
my
on Discord
phone.
on my phone, and then I'm going to connect to the call on the phone, and then I'm going to pass it through to the... And then, hello, Lee.
Oh, hi.
Oh, look, we died.
Yeah, and the battery runs out on your phone. You're like, oh, great.
Yeah. It's great that it's coming. The implementation is shocking.
Do you think it's because PlayStation brought Discord? Or did that deal with Discord, didn't they? Do you think they were like, haha?
No, I think it's just Discord being Discord.
Okay.
They just want to sow Discord.
Discord everywhere. Okay, cool. So weird though. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Oh no, wait a minute.
You go, that's exciting if it did not work anything like this.
Yes. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know.
Once you get into it, it's probably easy. Once you know what to do. But try explain that to someone who's not tech literate. They power up the Xbox and they want to talk to their friends.
Yeah, on Discord.
And then you say, right, download
Maybe
the app.
people will just start holding their phone up to their Xbox kind of mic.
Yeah.
If I talk, can you hear me through the mic? Yeah.
There we go. Or just, put your phone in between the one.
Yes,
ear cup
on your
and the other ear cup,
face. Perfect.
And then you just dial into Discord on your phone.
So you basically have the phone underneath your speaker headphone.
Yeah, there you go. And that just holds it
And
against
then you
your
can
head.
talk.
Magic.
You don't need Discord. It's fine.
Yeah, just get some rubber bands.
Sellotape. Lots of gaffer tape's what you need.
Yeah. Wrap it around. It's a bit painful taking it off.
But it's gaming.
Yeah, gaming's painful.
Gaming's painful.
Suffer for your hobby.
So, 2K WWE franchise. This is one for the achievement hunters, which we have in the crowd now. They are slowly but surely removing all the games from their catalogue. From 2K20 backwards, basically. And all the DLC as well. They haven't told anyone they're doing it. They've just kind of disappeared, these games.
Huh.
Yeah. So they say here, typically they plan it and obviously warn people. But with NBA 2K20, they warn people. On the WWE ones, they've just taken them off. And have yet to give a statement out about it as well.
That's amazing.
Isn't it? It's real special.
That's because that game is only 2 years old,
2
right?
years old, yeah.
And they're just taking it away.
They're delisting it and the DLC as well. Like, you can't play it. Because initially they were going to take it off, it says, and leave the offline modes on. Which is cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
but they're not
good for
doing that
them.
now. The game's been delisted now, so there's none of that.
Whoa. Imagine actually being
know.
invested into like WWE 2K20 or something.
Yeah.
And they're just like, we'll just...
We'll just take that.
Yeah, thank you for giving us your money. That's ours now, yoink.
Because that would have been full price, $120 or whatever, $110 for that game.
Yeah.
People would have paid and gone, oh, that's really cool. Played it for a couple of years, and that's all they played it for, and now it's gone.
Man, so any new wrestling game, 2K 2022 or whatever is going to come out, 2K22.
Which is
and
out
it
now,
could, It could come out with a gold-plated edition with NFTs and all the rest, and everyone's just going to go, why should we buy it? In 2 years' time, you're going to just delist it and take it
the
away.
reputation is terrible, yeah.
I mean, at least if they announced it beforehand and they say, right, we're starting with 2K17.
In 6 months, these servers are going away, which is how normal people do it.
Yeah. And so, right, in 6 months, 2K17, 6 months after that, 2K18, here's 2-year plan to phase out these games.
Why can't you leave it online? Like offline gaming still? Why delist the game completely? That doesn't make any sense. Like, just leave it there. It doesn't make any difference.
Do you think 2K is getting ready to be bought by Ubisoft? Because this is a very Ubisoft move.
EA. Maybe EA are going to buy them. Because EA like all the EA wrestling and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe it'll go into the EA Sports thing that they're trying to build without the FIFA franchise.
No, what's it called? Football. Oh, I can't even remember.
Club.
Football Club. EA Football Club or something. It's so good, we can't even remember the name of it.
Yeah. EA
it's not called
FC.
FIFA. We know that much.
Yeah. They should have just said EA.
Not FIFA.
Not FIFA.
Not FIFA.
Not FIFA 23.
Not FIFA. It's in the name. Just
yeah,
kind of.
It's in the name. We're not FIFA. We're just the next soccer game.
And Kinsman reckons that it's actually a rubbish game. That's why they pulled it.
Okay, well, I mean, fair enough. Well, that was the one that had all those bugs that we were laughing at.
Yeah,
eh?
the ones with like faces falling off and stuff. Yes.
Ah, They need to release more of these games with just these random bugs and the random glitches because they're hilarious to
Yeah.
watch.
Well, a Unity came out, didn't it? And that whole kind of eye stalky eye thing going on because all the
Yes.
body would disappear. They fixed it in the end. It was funny for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Definitely.
So this is not a very game we play. Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, not Warzone. Modern Warfare 2 beta is coming out soon.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Darker Shadow will be happy.
Darker Shadow will be happy. Yeah, I think there's a few people who don't talk to us much, but they do play this game. I think Gary's a bit of a fan of this sort of game.
Oh, that's true. And he doesn't talk to us much. He
No,
just
he
ignores
doesn't
us.
really like us. It's a bit weird. So they're giving away beta keys, beta codes. If you watch the Call of Duty League Plus from Sunday, August 7th, if you watch it online for an hour, you go into a draw to win one randomly.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, and I thought that was quite cool. So that's a good way of promoting. I like that idea. Come watch us for an hour. Even if you don't watch us for an hour, just come and put it on for an hour. At least it looks like we're people watching us.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the advertisers are happy.
Yep. Make them happy.
Make them happy. Yep. And it also says here, obviously PlayStation get it 5 days ahead of time because.
Wonder how long that's going to last after August.
Yeah, well, this will be the last one, won't it? I guess.
Pretty much.
So the unofficial date for mid-September is for the beta, and the full game comes out in October 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, so if you want, just watch this for an hour. So it was called the Call of Duty Legends on August 7th, Sunday. I'm guessing that's US time.
Yes, probably.
Yes, probably. So that was helpful. Another top tip.
Top tip.
So we talked about multiverses recently. Came out, and Taz was a little bit OP. So I played Taz because I was actually avoiding playing him because it was OP, and then Kinsman was like, "Oh, you should play him because he's OP. You know, you make the most of it until they patch him." And basically, what you do is you press Y, and it's his super attack,
yes.
and it doesn't have a cooldown.
Huh.
So you just press
Okay.
Y the whole time, and he just sits spinning, saying "Taz spin" or something, and then spin, and that's all he does.
Huh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So his special attack is basically on the whole time. They're fixing it. They're bringing out an update to fix it.
Ah, well, I mean, it is in beta for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is actually this Kotaku. They've got a whole bunch of information on what they're fixing. Because Batman is getting a change as well. As Batman's Batarang attack is getting changed. There's a bug fix for his attack. Bugs Bunny is getting changed slightly. Iron Giant is being fixed. They say in the article that he should just go. Why is he in it? I thought that was interesting. It's a bit mean. Steve Universe is getting fixed. Taz is getting a whole bunch of changes. Like decreasing his duration of tornado, removing the multi-hit in the tornado. So what happens in tornado is you get in there, and then it multi-hits you as well. So it flings you off the board. It's really cool. Yeah, reduce knockbacks, decrease the amount of hit pauses. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, they're taking them apart. Poor Taz. And Velma is having a weight reduced.
I just read that. She's gone on a diet.
She's lost a bit of weight, you know, which is nice. It's good that she's losing weight for looking after herself.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty active, being farting.
Yeah,
you know?
well, she's been yelling at people a lot. That's what she does. She yells. That's her attack. So weird.
Did you ever think in your life you'd ever read a sentence of Bugs Bunny's attack is being fixed?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, completely. Yeah, well, actually, startup window increased by 2 frames. Active
okay.
window decreased by 2 frames. That's Bugs Bunny for you. I don't know what that means, but that's what's happening with Bugs.
Bugs is getting better.
His frame is being reduced.
Oh, is he also going on a diet?
Oh, maybe. I don't know if he needs to. He eats carrots. I don't know if carrots are very fascinating.
No, I don't think they are. At least he just sees well in the dark.
That's right. Verizon wants you to pay for your exports like you do a phone. So this is obviously US, so it doesn't really affect us. But
Doesn't
I'm
affect us at all.
bringing it up because New Zealand annoy me because it's just Telecom that do it. And I actually tweeted at Telecom and said, hey, I don't want to be a member of Telecom. I just want the Xbox. And they said, just become a member. They literally tweeted back at me. Said, that's fine. Just come become a member. It's great. I'm like, but I don't want to be a member of Telecom. I want to keep my existing ISP and get an Xbox.
Yep. Why can't I do that?
So in the US, you can do that. So you can go to Verizon, and they do the same deal, the $25 a month for the Series S, the $35 US this is, for their X, and 2 years of Ultimate as well included.
Man, it's such a good deal.
It is a good deal, yeah. What's interesting is they don't actually save huge amounts of money if you buy the X. So over 2 years, you actually save $60 on the S. And on the 2 years for the X, you only save $20 over 2 years. But you don't pay any more money for it.
Yeah.
Which is the cool thing.
Amazing. And I think it's really cool because, I mean, not everyone has, $500 up front to just buy a console.
And then pay for Game Pass. Oh, yeah, Ultimate.
But I mean, $35 a month to get the console and then Game Pass, and you're practically almost never going to buy another game again, type thing.
Exactly, yeah. And if I was actually thinking to myself, if S came out and I could get it for $20 a month, I'd almost get the S.
Yeah.
To set up on my PC, on my streaming box. For the sake of $20 a month. I'm like, well, that's a really good deal. And I get Ultimate then sorted for the next 2 years for both Xboxes.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, yeah, that could actually work out quite well.
That'll be amazing.
Yeah. But there's all sorts of places. You can actually walk into the Verizon shop and pick this up as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And also, they're selling 50% off the Xbox Elite controller. So you get purchase Xbox All Access and get 50% off the Xbox Elite controller, which will take it down to the same price as a normal one, wouldn't it? Imagine.
Yeah.
That's an amazing deal. So you bet an Xbox, you're like, I need another controller. So my kid has a rubbish controller and I have the Elite.
Yeah, definitely.
And $40 off the stereo headset. I'm not sure if that's a wireless one. Oh, $40 off when you buy off the Xbox stereo headset when you buy the Xbox wireless controller.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, and 25% off the Razer Xbox Wolverine V2, which actually, I think the Razer Xbox Wolverine V2 is a pretty good controller.
It's very cool. That's good that they have all these deals, and obviously they're getting their supply chain sorted.
Yeah, completely
if Verizon
sorted,
can
aren't
start
they?
offering this.
Yeah, big time. And you can also walk into other places and get it. I don't think they're doing the deals on all the Xbox controllers and stuff, but you can walk into, where does it say? Best Buy, Target, Walmart as well. So you're walking off the street and just get them off normal retailers, which we can't, which makes me sad.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Indeed. I quite like the idea of Xbox All Access.
So do I, yeah. Yeah.
And I like the fact that it doesn't cost you any more. Because normally you buy a phone on a plan, and after, 2 years of being on a plan, you end up paying $500 more than you would have had you just gone outright and just the plan,
Exactly. And if you're buying it early in the round as well, you know it's going to be out of date in 2 years. It'll be fine still.
Yeah.
It'll still be a nice, powerful console.
No, definitely.
Xbox are tweaking the little pictures, the little icons you have on games now as well.
I saw this.
Yeah. So
What
what
do you
they're
think?
doing... Sorry?
Oh, yeah, carry on, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say what they're doing. So they have now like a little disc install icon next to the thumbnail, which means you need the disc for it. What was the other one as well? There's a couple that they kind of picked up. Obviously, they tell you which if it's Game Pass. If it left the Game Pass subscription, it will tell you what you need to do.
Yeah. Tells you if you're not licensed to play it.
Not a license to play it, yeah. Rain on Parade is what they use as an example. So where's that? I can't see that. Blind. I wonder if I can bring up the picture to actually look at it. Oh, there's a little exclamation mark next to it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, look, there's discs in those here. So they have changed it. You can see, so Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil Resistance have a little disc next to it.
Yeah, like a little disc with a cross to say no disc inserted.
Yep. And then an exclamation mark next to Rain on Parade, which must mean it left Game Pass, I guess.
Or you don't have the license, or you're not signed in, or
license.
things like that.
Oh, Rain on Parade previously left Game Pass. That's what it says. It actually says in the description, yeah. And Steep belongs to a user that isn't logged in. So you must go over the actual icon, and then it will tell you stuff.
Maybe it's just you can't play this game notification. So
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
think of this?
It's a good idea. I like it when you show. It's quite funny actually seeing the live games and the Xbox, Game Pass games and the stuff that you've got. I think it's a great idea.
I wish there was an option to turn it off.
Oh, really?
Well, if I'm playing a game, or if I have a game installed, I know just on the back of my head whether it needs a disc or is not on Game Pass or whatever.
But it's good at a glance, though, to go, oh, I don't need to get the disc for this game. That's right. Oh, I need to get the disc. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll play
but
it
at
another time.
the end of the day, they're just going to fill up the icons or the cover art with these icons. Because you've got the icons for Game Pass, then you've got the icons for Xbox Series S and X, then you got the one for there's a disc in there, then there's the one for it's not on Game Pass. And at the end of the day, you're going to just have
Do you think they should make rotating icons on the actual each of the icons?
Or maybe when you hover over it, it gives you
tells you
more
stuff.
information.
It pops up.
Yeah, rather than I want to play this game, so you go across two notches to the game, hover over it, and then it'll pop up with information of please insert disc or no disc inserted or something. So you go, oh yeah, that's it. This game needs a disc.
I wonder if you could do like a search by, so you can only show ones that are Game Pass and stuff like that as well, like a filter. I don't know if the filter
Yeah.
works on there.
Yeah, I'm sure you can use the filter in the My Games and apps, but like on your home screen, you're just gonna fill it up with icons, and these icons are not pretty.
Jim Bean, Simone says in the chat that she always forgets Spyro needs the discs. Because she doesn't
Interesting.
know. So maybe it's just you don't like. Maybe you're an icon hater.
Huh. Yeah, no, I like clean. I don't want these icons.
Yeah, I
on
have
my,
no desktop icons on my computers.
Yeah, I don't want icons covering the game art.
No.
I'm already a bit disappointed that the game art is so big on the home that you can't see the picture behind it.
Oh, yes.
But more icons. I mean, it's good for accessibility. It's good for people that need it. But can I have the option to turn it off, please?
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder.
More options are good, and options to turn off the options are good.
I like choices of my options.
Yes, I like feeling like I'm a little bit in control of my Xbox that I'm clearly just renting
No,
from Microsoft.
Exactly. It's not your Xbox.
We're just letting you use the hardware for now.
So the final story. This is good
Okay.
news.
Oh, cool.
Finish on a good news story. See, look at me go.
Oh, wow. We did end on a high note.
I know, we did well. Complete by accident, but it's fine. Xbox Series XS remains Xbox's fastest selling console ever.
Man.
Yeah. So they just had their a full year earnings come up. They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Satya is quite happy, saying it's the only console the fastest selling console in history. And year later, nearly 2 years later in its cycle now, it's confirmed because I think they start off quite well Xboxes and then taper off.
Yeah, everyone who gets one, and then over the course of the lifespan, they only kind of uptick when new games are announced or coming
That's
out
right.
type thing.
Yeah. Or if people, other people's Xboxes die and stuff like that. Whereas this has had a really steady like a steady increase, and with struggles to get numbers as well, and it's still beating the existing Xboxes. Obviously, don't tell you how many numbers, but they tell you it's better.
Yeah. That's really cool because, I mean, they've also been, supply constrained.
Yes, exactly. Chip shortage, yeah.
So imagine if they didn't have the chip shortage and it was just, they could
So-
just do it.
Yeah. Would it be really busy for the first 6 months and then everyone would get one though? Do you think
Yeah,
this has
maybe,
actually forced people to spread it out a bit?
Probably, if you think about it.
So for the last 3 quarters in a row, they've outsold the PS5 as well.
Man, that's some good going.
That's really good going, because the last one didn't outsell at all in this
No.
whole history of its lifetime.
Yeah. It was a very sad little
It
console.
was a poor little thing. And the xCloud is doing all right as well. I think interesting to call it xCloud. 4 million people have streamed Fortnite to date on xCloud.
That's not a small number.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? And that's all iPad people or iPhone people.
Yeah.
All that money that Apple could have got when they decided to not do it.
And over 1 million people were brand new to the xCloud ecosystem.
Yes, because of Fortnite, I suspect.
Yeah.
They do say that gaming is down, but that's because 2 years into it now we're in a bit of a lull this year. There's not many games
Yeah.
coming out.
There's not any big headline games coming out really.
No.
Yeah.
And hardware revenue is down as well, but that's to be expected because the Xbox came out a couple of years now ago, nearly a couple of years ago now. And I think it will pick up next year if all these games come out. We looked at, was it October? We were talking about yesterday. And October's insane. The games come out in October is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and then you've got Starfield in February.
Mm-hmm.
And if this Activision thing goes through by the end of September or whatever, then there will be a whole bunch of news going into the holiday season about Xboxes. And, they'll be riding half for next year on that news alone.
Yeah, insane. This next year is insane.
Yeah. I have a feeling that once the avalanche of games start coming, we're going to long for the days as to where we can actually...
What are we going to play tonight?
Yeah, or just get stuck into a game for a couple of months without having to go, oh, there's a new game
But
that's coming
look,
to
it's
Game
so
Pass that
cool.
I
I want to play this game. Because we were looking at it, and I think September's quiet, but I reckon that's because Bloodborne's going to come out in September.
Oh, yeah,
No,
Bloodborne?
is it Blood? Not Blood. What's that one? No, what's the loop one called? Deathloop. Deathloop's coming out in September.
Ah, yep.
So if you look at it, September's really quiet. I was like, but that's because they've cleared it because of Deathloop. Secret Legend. And then after that, it just goes insane. October's ridiculous. It just goes insane after that for games coming out. Yeah, because you notice Deathloop was not talked about at all.
Yeah, interesting, eh?
Yeah. I reckon they're keeping it quiet just to drop it.
Yeah, I think they're just going to do like a shadowed announcement into Game Pass.
15th of September. There you go. Have this
And
game.
they'll just boom. They'll be like, and Deathloop on Xbox now, and basically just dominate the headlines with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they don't even need a big announcement of Deathloop is coming on
No,
this
they
day.
can probably secretly just release it and say, oh, it's coming out today. And that'll be
Yeah.
enough to fire up the Twitters and everyone excited.
And then everyone will be like, oh, yeah, fine, and like jump into it, and it's on Game Pass, and man, it'll be cool to see.
Indeed.
Xbox marketing has been pretty much on point.
It has been on point, yeah. They've done a really good job this way around.
And yeah, definitely the whole shadow dropping onto Game Pass and just going, oh yeah, these games are available now that we didn't announce beforehand, but boom, here we go.
Well, that Fallout coming out was not announced, was it? Not Far Cry, sorry. Far coming out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. No one said anything about that. They just kind of appeared.
Yep. And everyone just goes, oh, wow, okay, fine.
Massive AAA game just appears all of a sudden on Xbox, xCloud.
Yeah, just here we go. Good job, Microsoft. You do some things well.
Finally get the Microsoft marketing sorted out.
Yeah, we give credit where credit is due.
Yes. Although if you listen to the people talk about Windows, the marketing there is useless.
Oh no,
Windows 11 is so bad. So they're not quite fixed it, but they're getting there.
Well, yeah, maybe the Xbox division has a bit more freedom to run around since they're not
bunch of kids.
tied to any. They're not tied to any enterprises. You know, you're not going to work and doing work on Xboxes.
No,
Aye.
no.
Fire up the
really.
Xbox so I can have a look at Excel.
Yeah, well, you can if you want to do that. You can do it through the
Through the web?
Edge.
Yep. Sounds painful though.
I know. No, let's not do that.
No, definitely not. Right. Before we jump into the new news, guys, we're just going to say that we're looking for your time, talent, or treasure. So your time is dedicating some time to the podcast, jumping into our Discord, coming to say hi, and just spreading the podcast around, chatting to friends about it, sharing it with friends, anything like that. Your talent is giving the podcast something that you're good at, like our banners being made by Matty, our logo was made by Simone's brother, just things like that, you know. If you've got a talent that you want to share with us, feel free to drop it into our Discord or let us know.
Yeah, but even like Noel doing the Discord.
Yeah, Noel doing that,
Really helpful,
knowing our
that is.
Discord wrangler.
Yeah.
It's been really good. And then, of course, treasure. If you don't have time or talent, you can part with some of your hard-earned treasure and support us on Patreon.
All subscriptions and stuff as well. Anything, any sort of kind of helpful stuff
Yeah.
is all good.
You want us to review a game? Drop a game code into Lee's inbox.
That's right.
Because he clearly has not enough games to play.
No, that's right. I need more games.
So yeah, anything like that, guys, any way you can help us, that's how the podcast grows, is honestly with you guys helping us. We can only do so much, and we've got full-time jobs. So we do what we can, but it's clearly not enough.
Oh, it's
Well,
not bad. It's all right.
It's all right, but I mean, it's not enough because we haven't yet been invited to Microsoft headquarters to take
No,
apart,
that's true. And I still get
the
ignored.
Xbox Series X Pro.
I still get ignored by Xbox ANZ Twitter's account as well.
Oh, man.
I tweet at them, they ignore me. I'm like, you're so mean.
The only time they ever responded to me was when I got confused about entering a competition for something that I won.
Oh, they
was
felt
like,
sorry
what?
for you. It was pity. A pity tweet.
And I was like, how the heck did this pitch up? And they're like, well, you filled out the form and it arrived. And I was like, really? When did that happen? Whoops. Maybe I blacklisted us by accident.
Yeah, maybe that's why they ignore me, because of you.
Oh.
What did you
Moving
do?
on then,
Yeah, cool. Okay, thanks.
very swiftly, quick, fast, and in a hurry. We are doing the new and noteworthy games. And of this week, we have 2 noteworthy games, and the rest is new, which is a bit sad. Kicking us off with the new games is a game that
I was
we
going to
have.
say, I was really confused by that.
Yeah, sorry,
just,
my headings
just fixing it. And lucky I wasn't streaming because that would have been really embarrassing and someone would notice you had it wrong.
Yeah, well, luckily no one knows I've had it wrong now.
No one notices. I'll just do that quickly and we'll cut it out in post.
Yeah,
Be
fix
fine.
it in post. We
Mhm.
always do it. This is a game we've spoken about for a while.
It's Outrun, basically.
Yes. We spoke about this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember because I was all excited.
Yeah, so Outrun, 80s Overdrive is basically what it's called.
Yeah, it's literally Outrun. So if you remember it from the arcades back in the day.
From the arcades, yep. So we've spoken about it before. Maybe it's coming out this week. Wait until next week to see if we talk about it again.
Maybe they need to upgrade the graphics or something, yeah.
No, maybe.
Put some more ray tracing in it. There's a little bit of ray tracing in the sky if you look at that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Look
right
at
at
that
the
ray
back.
tracing.
Yeah, or it's aliens trying to take this car away.
Ray tracing or aliens, you decide. Yeah, basically your 2D pixel art racing game. It looks pretty cool like we remember racing
It
games
looks
being
exactly
in
how I
the arcade.
remember it, yeah.
Yeah. Not any better, not any worse.
No, exactly the same. Yeah. All the trees.
Just in 4K now.
Are the trees the same? Copy and pasted trees? Pretty much.
Yeah, just in 4K.
Hmm.
So there's 4 pixels instead of 1 now.
That's incredible.
Brilliant. Moving on, we have Arsonist's Heaven.
What is going on?
There's a lot of pixels happening on this screen.
There is, isn't there? I can count them.
Yeah. It's a side-scrolling adventure game, apparently, and an action platformer presented in retro pixel art style.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it definitely does have retro pixel art style. Moving on.
I don't know.
to the game that formerly was known as could have been a mobile game.
Yeah,
It's
I
also
actually
known
think
as-
it looks a bit like the old Railway Tycoon, almost.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? We're talking about Train Valley Console Edition. You build railroads to connect cities, tunnels, and bridges. Manage increasing traffic by constructing switches, slidings, and spurs so that multiple
this
trains
sounds
can
like
run
a
without
nightmare.
delays.
I want to go, right, build a place here and put train and it goes to here. Not
Yeah.
change the switches to make sure things
Yes.
don't crash.
Yeah, I wanted you pick up this from over here to bring it over here to sell, and you
Yep.
pick up that to take over there to sell.
You're a
And
goods truck, you're a person truck. Yeah,
yeah, money comes in.
that sounds like a nightmare.
Next up, we have Anaquilation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I suppose that's how you pronounce
That's a
it.
word.
It's
not a
got
word, actually,
A's
but-
and Q's
Yeah.
and lation at the end of it. Anaquilation?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
moving.
I think I would stick with what you said. Just say it with confidence.
Confidence, yep.
Yep.
Anaquilation.
Anaquilation. Brilliant.
It's a twin stick shooter set across multiple small planets where not only your shots are your weapons, but the enemies and planet environment can be as well. Throwing and reflecting almost all elements of the environment.
It kind of looks interesting, actually.
It does look pretty interesting. Looks pretty cool. Looks like it could be pretty fun.
Because you're literally on a little, you're a massive. I don't know how, if the planet's small or you're massive. I don't know which.
It says little planets,
But
small
the
planets.
scale of your
Your ship.
your
thing.
ship is insane compared to the size of the planet.
Well, maybe you just have a big ship.
Because there's buildings in the background that look just the same size as the ship.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Like a nice little twin stick shooter.
Hmm.
There we go. Now it's a game that ticks all the boxes in our favorite genres.
Ah, yes. Drink.
This is Loot Light.
Yep.
So yeah, get your drinks ready because this is a roguelike arcade in which you choose between 7 different heroes to fight against the enemy hordes and try recover stolen treasures. And it's very pixely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving on to could have been a mobile game version 2, also known as Puzzletronics Digital Infinite.
Oh, yawn.
There we go.
There you go.
These-
First yawn of the game. Game
Yep.
reviews.
We got to drag Lee back. This is a minimalistic jigsaw puzzle where you move the pieces to form logical circuits while listening to relaxing and calm
Oh
soundtrack.
my god. So it puts you to sleep while playing this.
There's 135 levels.
135. Oh my god.
135 levels. Oh my word. Yes.
Alright, cool. Keep going.
Yep. Next up is RimWorld Console Edition. Shipwrecked on a distant world, you manage a group of desperate colonists. I can't even.
Colonists.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I just had a brain.
I thought I'd
aneurysm.
let it just to struggle for a little bit.
Thanks, you're too kind. So you co-author tragic, twisted, and triumphant stories about imprisoned pirates, desperate colonists, starvation,
Yeah.
colonists, that's it, and survival. I just can't get that word. Today's been a long day.
Yeah.
Ready to go have a nap after this. So you discover a new generated world each time you play.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Interesting. Do you like beat 'em ups and arcade and pixels? Then Avenging Spirit is for you. It ticks all those boxes.
Does.
You play a ninja, it looks like, and you save your girlfriend from a mysterious crime syndicate. Oh, you are a ghost ninja.
Yeah. No, you're possessing one of 4 characters.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, so you build unique ability to attack or possess enemies. Okay.
Interesting. I wonder if you can become the boss.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking exactly that. I was like, oh, so you fight against a boss and possess him, and that's how you win.
Last up on our new game list is Digimon Survive. Did you ever watch Digimon?
No, I'm too old.
Oh man, Digimon was cool. It was like the adult version of Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
They had like in-depth stories with emotions and stuff.
What?
I know. It's very
Lots of
strange.
zooming into people's faces when they were kind of crying and things like that, and being serious.
Yeah, lots of crying. So Digimon Survive sees a brand new group of teenagers led by Takuma,
Takuma, yeah. Momozuka.
That's it, thank you.
Yeah.
Getting lost on a school camping trip, finding them transported to a strange new world of ferocious foes and new allies. It's a visual novel with turn-based combat.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. How odd.
Interesting. Yeah.
Now to the noteworthy.
Oh, this
Two
is
new
exciting.
games.
Kinsman said he's not feeling it so far.
Well, I mean,
So you need to pull it in. Come on.
no one else is feeling it. So we're pulling it in, kicking us off on a high note with the multiverse.
One second.
open
He says,
beta.
1 second. Digimon Survive is the exact Digimon game I didn't want, is what he just said.
I'm with you there, Kingsman. There's so much more they could have done with Digimon, and visual novel is not where I expected it to go. But back to the noteworthy.
Sorry, continue. Sorry. Oh, look, I know this game.
Multiverses open beta starts on July 26th. So jump in, guys. Jump into the open beta, play some games. Achievements are unlocked, apparently.
Yeah. Achievements unlocked from the 19th when I started playing it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So keep up, catch up.
And apparently it's a bit better than Smash Brothers, is for what I read from one of the early reviews.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So Smash Brothers has some competition for a change,
finally.
which hopefully Ubisoft doesn't kill this game.
Season 3. So also there's basketball player coming. What's his name? There's been 2 characters brought in.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Just like literally like the last couple of days or so. Which I thought I had a story, but I must have left off the story list.
Oh man. Well, it's great that they have characters from different universes because they could just keep adding random weird ones. You know?
Yeah, there's all sorts of talk about adding. I think Lord of the Rings is what they reckon are going to add Gandalf into it. Which should be fun.
That'll be hilarious.
He just like shouting at you, "You shall not pass," and then kind of whacking his staff at you or something.
Yeah, just beating you with a stick.
Yep.
Tick, tick, tick on the head. And the last game for our noteworthy list, yes. makes the list purely for its name
Of
because
course.
it's amazing. This game is Lord Winklebottom Investigates.
Excellent. It has the word bottom in it, so you know.
Lord Winklebottom, please.
Yes.
It is the 1920s, and the world's foremost detective is about to embark on his most challenging case yet. Thankfully, in this world that is not like our own, there's nobody better to crack the case than the great detective and gentleman giraffe, Lord Winklebottom. So yes, you play a giraffe detective.
I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't think I can add to that whole paragraph.
No, it's beautiful.
It is.
Lord Winklebottom
Gentleman
investigates.
giraffe, Lord Winklebottom.
So good. Of course, the characters are all animal anthropomorphized or whatever.
Oh, that's a large word.
That is a large word for a very late time at night.
Yes, and the King's Snout is the name of the pub, which is a good name for a pub.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So it looks very fun, looks very weird, looks trippy AF.
Wow.
That's our review of what we've seen so far, which is a screenshot and a paragraph.
Yeah, no, that's what do you need.
Did it blow your mind?
My mind is blown.
Fantastic.
You did well.
Thanks. I'll try.
Although I'm a bit concerned that the 2 games that you did, there were only 2 games coming out this week that were actually half decent. That's a bit of a concern.
Yeah, but it is quiet. We're in a quiet period.
A lull.
What is the next event that's coming up? There's something that happens endish of the year. Is it not? Is it Gamescom?
I do not know. I should probably know this. Actually, I could probably look for our notes of what we've talked about.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure an event is coming up in a month or 2 where there's going to be more game news. So we're kind of in a lull.
Because we've actually got one called Gamescom as one of the names of our podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that Gamescom was talked about on the podcast.
Just a sneaky suspicion.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking now, but yeah.
Oh, well. All right. I think it's time for us to go home.
I think we should go home.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the chat, for hanging out. That's our show for this week. Remember, guys, time, treasure, or talent, you are helping us spread the podcast far and wide and making sure that we get into the right ears at the right time.
It's true.
Maybe we'll get interviewed by good old Major Nelson at one point.
That's right. He'll come back for us. He'll
Yeah.
put the sticker on the wall and go, listen to the podcast and go, actually, I need these guys.
They are professional as
Pro
anything.
as.
Man, these guys and the production value is through the roof.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember to check out our website for new episodes, for our social media, and for anything else that's quite exciting. If you'd like to support us, head towards www.thexboxcast.co.nz/support, and you'll find all the ways that you can support us. Other than that, if you want to follow Lee on Twitter because he tweets out the best news.
Actually,
and
XboxCast tweeted out some really good stories today, didn't they?
Yeah, it was quite strange how they tweeted out some news stories and then
Yeah,
you
no,
very
it's like they're
quickly
trying to take
tweeted
my
out
job.
some other news stories.
I retweeted their stories because they were so good.
Man, look at you go.
Yeah. My Twitter is Lee Howard and my Xbox handle is Lee Howard. And my Twitch is Lee Howard25.
And if you're confused about any of that, it's in our episode description
It is,
with handy links.
And also on our website.
Yep, everything is there. And you can find me at Zarkrius on Xbox and Twitter. Let's be friends. I need more friends on
Be
Xbox.
friends.
I want more friends than Lee.
What?
So thank you guys for listening. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. Oh, good job, everyone.
We made it.
Thanks, Beans.
Thanks, Beans. Yeah, Digimon Survive, an interesting selling
Very.
of the IP.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, of all the ways they could have gone, visual novel.
Toodaloo.
I know. You don't play with friends on Xbox. You collect them like trading cards.
And just
Isn't
show
that
them
what
off to
everyone
people.
does?
Look at all mine.
Look at all my trading card friends. How is chat tonight? How's everyone doing?
They're quite well behaved.
They are quite well behaved. I'm quite impressed.
Other than Kinsman, but, that's to be expected.
What can you do?
There's always
I'll play
one.
Fall Guys with you, Kingsman. You were great fun to play the other time. As long as you don't mind losing. Like, if you don't mind losing, I'll play with you. If you get annoyed about losing, maybe don't play with me because I don't take the game too seriously.
And Kinsman's been playing on the Aussie servers because he reckons Aussies are worse gamers than everyone else. That's what he said about free going. Free guys.
Amazing. Oh, brilliant.
So I don't know if he was specifically saying that about you or, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't play, so don't know whether I'm a good player or not.
It is true. So do you not follow? You must silence down. We actually have a whole thing called podcast live stream, and it tweets out when it goes live. So do you ignore that and just quiet it down, Kinsman? Because he was complaining yesterday that we didn't tell him.
Ah,
He's always complaining there. Yes. Neil did the same for that reason. Oh yeah, well we know. It's kind of mean, but you know.
I try to ignore everything you guys do. Oof. Oh no. Okay, where's the timeout button on this? You know, you're only supposed to tell us how much you love us in the chat. No
that's
time
right.
for this nonsense. We don't take constructive criticism well. We don't take criticism well.
No.
It's praise or nothing.
We're quite delicate. We'll start crying. I'm going to go a bit tired. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, good idea. Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
That's
Thanks,
nice.
chat. I used to lovely. Oh, what happened, Kingsman?
See, it could be worse. So at least if with hate you actually have feelings for something. If you're just non-plus about it at all, then you have no feelings. That's worse, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like you actually do care to have a feeling about it.
Oh, amazing.
One does not care for it.
Oh well.
But you hate Fall Guys as well. You often don't listen to you play and you complain about the game.
Cool. So we all good for Game Face tomorrow night, maybe?
Yep.
Cool.
For sures.
Cool. Right. Thanks, guys. Don't have any feelings. Oh, I'm just gonna put a sad face there.
Yeah, Game Face again. It's like double Game Face.
Aren't you lucky?
That was Game Pass, that last one on Tuesday. It wasn't. Woot one? Woot one?
Woot
Woot
one.
one. Woot one.
Woot one.
Is that like Route 1?
Oh, too good. Alrighto, chaps.
Alright, bye people.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, shall we raid anybody?
Oh, yeah. Who's online? Is Hog online?
Isn't we could raid. Oh, that's Twitter, that's not Twitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we can't raid Twitter. It's not a good look.
Sadly not.
Okay, so we can raid Emily or we can raid Charlotte. Charmandosaurus.
I think we should go raid Charlotte actually for a different raid. We normally
something
raid
different?
Emily, don't we?
Yeah, we normally raid Emily because she always shouts us out.
I think it's good to shake it up though.
Oh yeah. Should we shake it up, guys?
A chorus player. Charlotte is, okay. Is she playing chorus?
No, but we should look at her until she does.
Just keep staring at her.
Just be like, come on.
What's her thingy thing?
Charmandosaurus Rex.
Twitter, Twitch.
She's already got 7 viewers though.
Oh, how has Emily got?
2.
2? Oh,
Bit sad.
we should do Emily then.
Okay, what do you guys feel like watching? Do you
Vote.
feel like watching Lost in Random or do you feel like watching Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Char for a change. Yeah, Char. Yeah, Char. Yeah, Char. Char it is.
Okay.
The chat has spoken. I'm a bit concerned about how much of a minor they own they got these
Yeah.
start getting quite lippy, haven't they?
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Rating. Let's see if that works. How do we chat about life? Chat is life. Well, thanks, guys. Off we go to raid. Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you, bye.
There we go. Raided.
Chat is life. You spell life like that.